video called Singing is Weird, and I kind of knew that that video was not going to fully cover all the weird aspects of making music come out of your face. So today I'm just gonna tell you some additional facts about why singing is just really very weird. Number 1, there is an aria called O mio bambino caro, and it is basically the soprano anthem. Like, you talk about songs being overdone, this song has literally been overdone for about 400 years. Pretty much every soprano in existence has had to sing it at some point. I personally would like to institute a ban on this particular aria just because I am so sick of it. Number 2, you know what this is, you have one of these, and chances are you have had to sing at least half of the songs in it. As a classical singer, you're never more than about 5 feet away from one of these things, except when you need one. Sometimes you have to pull an Italian aria out of your ass. I myself was in such a situation in Italian diction last year. The professor would have us like periodically sing in class, but it wasn't on any kind of a schedule, so like if you had something ready you could volunteer to sing that day, but if you didn't volunteer to get up and sing after about like 3 to 4 weeks, he would just call you up and be like, yeah, you're singing today. And so he called me up to sing, and I was just kind of like, well shit, because I only had one Italian piece in my binder and I had already sung it in class, so I thought, oh, somebody has to have one of these books, and nobody did. Somebody finally ended up having to run to the dorms to get theirs. Number 3, student elections at my school are essentially a full contact sport. I've actually made a whole episode of College Problems on this, which will be linked down below, but basically the way that student elections work is that for about 3 days you are going to be constantly approached by people from student government with a laptop or tablet that they will shove in your face that are just like, hey, you should vote for my party, you should vote for my campaign, you should vote. To be perfectly honest, that's really not much of an exaggeration, but anyway, this year me and my friends had the idea to just start singing high notes whenever people came up to us from student government. We basically decided to use our opera voices for evil and scare people off with high C's. Number 4, because I'm a voice major and most of my friends are voice majors, pretty much all of my friends have opera voices, and they will just whip it out without warning. I mean, I do it too, but anyway. Do you have any idea how loud it is when someone starts singing full force about a foot from your head? Number 5, IPA, if you don't know, is the International Phonetic Alphabet, and basically what it is like an alphabet of literally probably about 100 or so characters for like every possible sound that exists in all languages, and it's something that singers have to use all the time because often we're in a situation where we're singing in a language that we do not speak. And I've just found that like when looking at IPA for a piece, some words the IPA will look exactly like the word, it won't look too weird, and then some words it straight up looks like hieroglyphics, and there is absolutely no middle ground. And number 6, sight singing is the musical equivalent of a baby giraffe learning to walk. It's all types of awkward, but the worst part about sight singing class is if you're me and you don't have perfect pitch, if you have to sight read a melody after the kid with perfect pitch sight reads a melody. Because they don't have to spend all of their brain power trying to figure out what the notes are, they actually sing the melodies really well. Meanwhile, I'm over here sounding like an awkward operatic mouse trying to get the damn pitches right. And let me just say right now that I have friends with perfect pitch who are probably watching this video right now, and while I love you, you do not understand the sight singing struggle. And that's the end of the video. Comment, like, subscribe, follow me, and all the links in the description. I'll see y'all next Friday.
Yeah.